Welcome everybody to the We Get Drunk Sports Podcast. I'm your host with the most bad news crews. How we doing, my people? How we doing? Crazy days going on. I'm just in shock right now. What's going on in basketball? Of course, I'm in awe what's going on in baseball. The weather here in New York is crazy. It's hot. We didn't have a spring. It went just straight into summer. It's crazy. It's crazy, but we got a lot to talk about. A lot of things to dive into. First and foremost, let's start with basketball. Let's start with the NBA. I don't know about you guys. Of course, I love basketball. Love watching basketball. Don't know if it's because my Knicks are not in it, but nah, son. This is not for me. I'm not really into the NBA right now. Um, and the crazy thing is, I'm not the only one. I am not the only one. This is the lowest, if I'm not mistaken, the lowest NBA finals in a very long time. I'm going to pull up to see how long. Game one of the NBA finals was averaging 8.9 million viewers, and game two, 8.76 million viewers on ABC. The ratings are the lowest since 2020, the bubble final. The bubble final. All right. So it's not me. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one not watching the NBA finals. This is the lowest game one and game two watch finals since 2020. What do you want me to say? Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. Have no, I don't care what's going on right now. And it sucks because everybody's gonna say, oh, because you're a Knicks fan. And I see you guys on TikTok. I see you guys on Instagram. We posted up some videos, and a lot of Boston Celtics fans out there. A lot. A lot of Boston Celtics fans are hurt right there. G Dog, what's good, my brother?
What's going on? What's going on? Sorry, I'm on the move. I'm on
It's
the
all
move.
it's
But I
all
gotta
good.
I gotta show love to my guy here. And let's be honest, I've heard enough from these fake ass Met fans. I've had it. I've had enough. These guys swear. They swear they can now talk because they're the April champions. You beat the Rockies and the Nationals. Stop it. Stop it. That's all I got to say about this bum ass team. Had to jump on to say that. I had enough of these people.
It's all
And
good.
uh and and today's a good day. It's a great day. The Rangers got rid of that bum Chris Kreider. Gee, thank you, Lord Jesus. Boy, I am so happy never to see him again, ever play for the Rangers. Oh my God, what a bum. What a bum. Thank
Isn't
God we
meanwhile
got rid of him.
is Anaheim starting their new a new New York Rangers, but in Anaheim? There's so
Yeah.
many former Rangers over there in Anaheim.
And the great thing about it is that they're gonna get the same result the Rangers got with those bums. Nothing. Those guys suck. Oh my God. Chris Kreider, what a bum. And I don't want to hear nothing from the Rangers fans talking about, oh, he still had, he was good for get that guy never showed up in any big games. We gave him enough of a rope. He never did anything. He sucks. I'm happy he's gone. Goodbye. Good riddance. Good
I
riddance.
mean, I think in Ranger history, I think he's number one in playoff goals.
What, what are we? We're not talking about. We're not talking about the Red Wings or the Edmonton Oilers or even the '80s Islanders. It's not a lot of history. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of good history. History's been trash for this team. This team's been a joke for 30 years. A joke. And then the Cappers are going to come out. Oh, we won the President's Trophy. And what did that get us? What did
nothing.
that get us? We got bounced by the Devils.
Yeah, that didn't really help out at all.
Yeah, that didn't help out at all. It made us look like the trash that we are. So I don't want to hear it. I'm happy he's gone. Happy. See you later. Bum. Out.
I don't know if the
I'm
classic
happy.
man is. I think if I'm not mistaken, the classic man had a few tears in his eyes.
A few tears in his eyes. He cries over anytime a Ranger goes some. If he if Kreider goes and does anything with Anaheim, the first person that's gonna come up. See,
Oh,
I told you,
oh,
G. I told you, G man. I told you, G man. He was
you
good.
don't understand. That guy is gonna be the first one to call you out and tell
Yeah.
you.
There's a big difference in playing in Anaheim in front of four people and playing in New York City. Please stop it. I don't care what he does with Anaheim. He sucks. He sucked. He was trash. Soft ass player, selfish player, and never, ever got a big goal. Ever, ever. Happy he's gone. See ya.
That's why the classic man, I guess, is not here.
He's crying. He's crying. That's what he's doing. He didn't. All he wants to get on me is because the San Francisco Giants are doing good. That's all. That's all. But I'm not the one saying anything about San Francisco. I'm not saying anything. It's these Met fans that are coming out. Oh, we back. Oh my God! Look at this! Look at this team! Look at this squad! Pete Alonso. What? You playing minor leaguers? What are you talking about? Playing the Nationals. The
They
Nationals.
almost, they almost, they almost lost today's game.
I know.
They lost
Please.
Senga. It looks like Senga hurt himself because Pete Alonso can't throw to first base.
Well, Senga's been pitching great for them, so
Yeah, so that's bad.
I hope he's not hurt. I don't want no players to
Oh,
get
he's
hurt.
already on that. They already put him on the IL.
Oh man, that
Yeah,
sucks for them.
it's his hamstring, and
Ooh.
they need to get. They're gonna do an MRI tomorrow, but it's not. They already put him on the IL.
Oh no.
I mean, they were all
Oh no.
around him while he was on the ground. So I mean, and we're there for a while.
Oh no. There goes the April championship. There it is. They celebrate too early. I already told you. Once August 1st hits, the collapse starts. And I'm there for it. I can't wait. I can't
We
wait.
always said the Phillies are gonna be the top of that division. The Phillies always know when to get hot.
Exactly. Exactly. And
And
the bum ass Mets always know when to choke every single year.
yeah,
So I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Now everybody, oh, Juan Soto's. Oh, 2 weeks ago you guys were burying him, and now you
oh,
back in love with him.
but
Stop
that's
it.
the thing that I can't stand. And then they forget it. They totally forget. They
Yeah.
cleared their browser history, but I keep receipts, baby. I keep receipts.
Exactly. Oh, I mean, they bury them. Want to get rid of every player. They want to get rid of them for no players at all, and then they wear their jersey in the playoffs, brand new jersey, tight as hell, because that was the last one left on the rack. So
They hide the tag. They don't want you to see
unbelievable,
the tag that they just bought it.
disgraceful fan base, disgraceful, disgraceful. Stop it. They can't hide. I'm not. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired. Oh, the Mets. This they played the Rockies and the Nationals. Now you want a crown for that? Are you nuts? Stop it. Garbage.
Well,
So
talking
any
about
any of
that,
these other
huh?
Go ahead, sorry. I was wondering if any of the other bums are going to show up here today. What are they
Uh,
going to talk about? NBA basketball? The four people that watched the game yesterday?
I know
The worst
lowest
ratings ever?
lowest since 2020, the bubble. I
Yep.
started off with that.
Lowest ratings ever. And I told you that was going to happen. I told everyone.
Yeah, you did.
No, basketball, this, that. Basketball is over, bro. That bum killed the sport. There's no interest in the sport. You got good young players in this series, and nobody cares. Nobody. Nobody cares. Nobody's watching now. There's more people watching Edmonton and Florida than they are watching these bums. So I don't care. I'm not watching the NBA.
No, I think everyone's watching MLB right now. If I'm not mistaken, baseball, their viewership has went up in the last few months.
Of course.
Everybody's been watching baseball, and the crazy thing is, I think in April somebody was saying, "Oh, baseball is dead. Nobody watches
Yeah,
baseball,"
yeah,
and
right.
right now, baseball is
Nobody's
top right now.
Nobody's watching baseball except when the Yankees played the Mets and then they played the Red Sox. Everybody in the ratings were through the roof. And watch this weekend when the Yankees are playing the Red Sox again. Watch the ratings for those games. Those are regular season games.
Exactly.
Watch the ratings for those games. They are gonna blow out the garbage that you watch in the NBA.
If they didn't choke
So
against the Dodgers last year, the Mets, and we would have had a Subway Series, the ratings would have went through the roof.
I mean, if they would have made it something in that game five, or if we would have won that game one, but woulda, coulda, shoulda, we lost. We stunk. Thanks to
No,
Nestor
but
Garbage
no.
Cortez.
What I'm saying is, if the Mets would have won that series against the Dodgers, they would have faced us in the World Series.
Yeah,
That
that
would
would have
have
been
been
good.
the city
That,
would have been electric. The ratings would have been through the roof, nuts.
that would have been good, but they couldn't get the job done. They couldn't get the job done. Once they faced the real team, they folded like a house of cards, like they usually do.
Yep.
So, and the only way they will get ratings is if they play the Yankees. They don't get no ratings.
No.
What were the ratings when they played the Royals? No ratings. Nobody
No way.
cared.
Yeah. It's
No
nuts.
ratings. And they got bounced by the
I
Royals.
think I no lie. I think that was one of the lowest World Series too. Nobody watched that one. Who
Nobody
watched it?
watched that. Nobody watched that garbage. Nobody watched them with the Dark Knight. Well, the Dark Knight, he got destroyed.
Lucas
He's
Duda couldn't throw throw
he,
anywhere.
he choked like a dog in the eighth inning, giving up shots. Terry Collins can't manage himself out of a paper bag. Stop it. I was super happy. I never rooted harder for the Royals in my life. Disgusting.
Funny.
I can't stand them. And I got a new hate for the freaking for the Mets. I just because this year these Met fans are out of control. Out of control. They swear they're going somewhere.
That's what happens. That's what happens. You
Jeez.
know, they get a little confidence because they got a new guy. What
Uh,
happens?
a new guy. He's batting 230. Paying you paying him $40 million per at bat. He ain't doing a goddamn thing except hitting against the Nats and the and the Rockies. He didn't do a thing against the Dodgers. Nothing. So stop it.
The crazy thing is, like a month ago, they couldn't stand him. He's not having fun with the team. Look at him. He's not even taking pictures. He's not doing
Yep.
anything now. Oh, he's the
Oh,
best.
oh,
I
he's a
love him.
team player now.
I
He,
love him.
he's not throwing the donut at Pete Alonso anymore.
He's
You
on
know,
fire right now, guys. You don't see that? He's on fire.
He's on fire. My ass. My ass. Stop it. His career's over. His career's over. He'll go down and be an afterthought. The highlight of his career was playing for the New York Yankees, and he blew it.
He-
He
yeah.
every night when he's in before he goes to bed, judging. Can you take me back? You think you could work out a deal? Get Cashman to call this bum ass Cohen and work out a deal? I got to get out of here. Every night. That's the text message he sent. Judgy, please help me out. Judge leaves him on red.
Talking about
So
deals right now, I feel like this trade deadline in baseball is going to be nuts. There's so many teams in contention right now, and there's so many teams that are out of it. I mean, Pittsburgh is one of them. You got the Rockies, another one. There's just going to be names all around. The White Sox,
White
they have
Sox.
the White Sox. They stink.
The White Sox are
Have
giving
not
away
done anything
everybody.
this year. The Rockies have not done anything this year. The Pirates I has at least done a little more than them, but they, I mean, bums. The Texas
Bums.
Rangers, bums.
Bums.
I
But
mean,
I told you what I heard. I told you that what I heard
yeah,
that the Yankees have called them and they offered Evaldi or Jacob DeGrom. But those guys got, DeGrom has a major contract.
enormous contract,
Yeah,
a
he
lot
got a
of money.
major contract, and they want to start the talks with Spencer Jones. I'm not giving you Spencer Jones for and taking that contract. What's
No,
wrong with you? No
no,
way. Ain't
no
happening.
way,
Ain't happening.
no
Ain't
way.
happening. Nope. Not gonna happen. You taking bums back. We'll take the contract, but you taking bums back.
Oh yeah,
I'm not
definitely.
giving you. I'm
And
not giving you good players.
even though he's not here, shout out the classic man because he did brought it up. That was the one thing he said. He said, "I think the Yankees should take a flyer on Jacob DeGrom, give him a low level prospect, eat that contract. He'll be good." Right behind, right now it's Freed and Rendon. He said he will be perfect in between them or right behind them.
Yeah, I mean, I would again. I have no problem putting them on the staff. But I'm not going to give you. Don't call and start the conversation with Dominguez or Spencer Jones. I'm going to hang up the phone. That's not going to happen, dude.
Yeah, or Limbar
No way.
Jr. Yeah, you
That,
hang up the
bro.
phone.
Yeah, I'm hanging up the phone. I'm not giving you prospects and paying this guy 35 million bucks. That's not going to happen, bro.
We
No
need
offense.
A Stanton kind of deal. We're gonna take you're gonna take some money off. We'll give you somebody. This is not gonna be an A caliber. You're getting a C to a B.
You getting a C prospect. I'm not even going to give you a B prospect. I'm not doing it. I'm not giving you any sort of player that could come back and chew me up for the next 10 years for a guy that might blow out his arm in
Yeah,
in in three starts.
exactly.
And I gotta pay him 35 million bucks. Not happening.
An
Sorry.
intriguing name that's out there. I want to know. I need to hear your thoughts. I had this in my. If you look at my book, I have it downstairs. It says ask Dr. G about this and this person's name. What if the Yankees were to call, say, Pittsburgh, and they say, you know what, we need a third baseman, right-handed hitting third baseman,
I know what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
and they say, you know what about IKF? Are the Yankees are the Yankees trading during the deadline going to trade for IKF, who right now he's raking in Pittsburgh?
Boy, you guys really, really, really are out of your minds, and you've lost all control. We've
Wait.
already
I'm gonna say his name first, and I'm gonna tell you what was his name from you. His name is Isaiah Kina Falefa. For you,
falafel,
it was
Mr. Falafel.
Mr. Falafel.
He look.
He's
I, t-
batting.
I put.
Wait again.
I don't.
He's
I
batting.
don't care what he. I'm gonna give you my thought pro. I don't care what he's batting. Have you ever have you ever been with a chick and she's when you messing with her, but her breath stink, or she got a bad attitude,
Pobrecita.
and makes your life miserable, and then
Pobre.
you cut her off, and then she goes to Planet Fitness for a month and a half, and you look at her from behind and go, damn, who's that? And then you see it's her, you just go, nah, it ain't worth it. You already know that she ain't gonna keep going to Planet Fitness. She's not. She as soon as you holler back, she's gonna go back to her old ways. That's Isaiah kind of falafel. You're gonna date him again, and he's gonna go back to his old ways. He's gonna get sloppy. He's gonna call you a puto, a mamabicho, and make your life miserable again. No,
Mira, cabrón.
not macabrón. He's not. You can't date Isaiah kind of falafel again. Date somebody else.
I I know you don't want to hear it, but I'm gonna tell you right now. In 56 games, he's batting 298,
Boy,
56 hits, 10 doubles, a homer, 14 RBI, 11 walks, and 31 strikeouts.
yeah. What's his OPS?
Ooh, that's a good question. See, see the other
What's his
guy. His
OPS?
OPS is 727.
Garbage. Oh my God, he's not hitting for anything that counts. He's basically putting the bat on the ball and is starting. It's found some holes. Those holes. He's not going to be that lucky for the rest of the season. It's a waste of time. No, no, thank you.
Okay.
No, thank you. Look, sometimes there are moves that you don't make that you're happy you didn't make them. I was the first on the bandwagon last year to say get rid of you know DJ's done. Let's get this McMahon guy from Colorado. Go watch what this McMahon guy is doing. He's a
Is
joke.
anybody
Thank God
watching
we didn't trade
baseball?
for that
Is
bum.
DJ back? Is he back?
I think DJ's back. I think he's back, baby. I think he's back. He's my new favorite Yankee.
I think
Him and
he
Stanton.
updated his system. Is the machine back?
I don't know. He's putting the and he's getting hits and he's getting big hits too.
He's playing a
He's
great
getting big
second
hits
base.
and he's playing a great second base. So sometimes the moves you don't make are better than the ones
Oh
you
my
would have
god.
made.
It's gonna fucking snow tomorrow. It was 80 something degrees. Gary saying that Dr. G tomorrow is gonna snow in New York. I call it. I
I
call
oh no, I'm looking at the chat. It's Jeanette Cruz. Oh my God, saying I need to calm down. That I took her meds. I did take them, but I'm not gonna calm down. I
she
love you to
she
death,
needs to stop.
but I hate the Mets.
She keeps texting me. She said, "Tell Gary to stop talking about my Mets."
When I see her bring a bottle of wine, I get back on her good side. I already know. I already know what the deal is. I know how to get back on her good side. Trust me. I'll bring the cards and I'll bring the wine. Trust me. I already know what's up.
No,
I,
I'll give you an. I'll help you out. You bring the cards. You leave the wine. You bring the hard stuff. You bring the Jose Cuervo.
See, the problem is that if I bring the hard stuff, I'm gonna get way drunker than her, and then it's gonna be over with. I can't handle the hard stuff anymore. I'm a big mama out now. You know that.
God
I
bless him
I,
because he can still handle those hard stuff.
I
God
drink
bless.
too much green juice now. Too much green
No,
juice.
I don't think
Too
she ever
much
had green
damn.
juice in her life. Everything is Jose Cuervo, and then they're in the morning cranberry juice.
I guarantee you, she'll live until she's 180, and I'll be dead in 3 weeks. Watch.
God bless her.
So, you know,
God bless her.
she's she's a survivor.
Yes, she is. So
But
talking about all these trades and everything, and trades that we don't make. I see Giancarlo was raking in Somerset. Marcus Stroman at the I don't know
stop
how
it.
did he do?
Well,
How did he
stop
do in
it.
his start?
I didn't even check. I don't care. Stop it. Do not put him in the rotation.
Okay, be honest. Let's be honest here.
I always
That
am.
because Frank Covers is not here. That's his favorite thing. I'm gonna be honest here. If we can get a healthy Marcus Stroman back, do you think that's a plus
A plus for who? For the
for
other
us?
team? No. What the hell? How is he a plus? Oh my goodness. I don't know who's just walking around my neighborhood, but she's cute. Jesus Christ. Good Lord, girl.
He
My
pitched.
neighborhood's looking up.
All right. Yesterday he pitched against the Portland Sea Dogs of the Red Sox Double A affiliate.
Oh
He
my
pitched
God.
3 1/3 innings, struck out 4, allowed 1 earned run on 1 hit.
No. No, thank you. No, thanks. No, thank. Or you know what? You could be making a point, Mr. Sunshine. You could be making a point because he usually he usually is a guy that gets tired out by mid-season.
Yes,
So maybe him not pitching so early in the season could be a bonus for him.
could be a benefit, just like Giancarlo right now.
Yeah, I don't need. You see, people get it wrong. I don't need Stanton to be good 6 months out of the season. I need 3 months.
Exactly. Uh, August, September, October.
That's it. That's all I need.
That's it.
That's it. I don't care about the. I don't care about that.
Leave them
Give
in
me
Triple
three
A
months.
the rest of the other months. Bring them up when it counts.
Yeah, exactly. The
August,
the
September, October.
the issue is roster management right now. What
Yeah.
do we do with Ben Rice?
Well, I think the Yankees have stated that Ben Rice is gonna start catching more because Ben Rice was actually a catcher.
Yeah, yeah.
So if I'm not mistaken, they're gonna have him catch more, meaning that they'll have the DH spot open and they'll have him in the game as well. So I mean,
He's got a good bat. I like that kid's bat.
yeah, I mean games that Austin Wells, who is hot right now, is not playing.
Gotta
That
play him.
you have to put him.
Hello. How you doing?
You have
Yeah,
to put him in there, and
you gotta play him.
you have to. Yeah, Giancarlo has to DH. He needs to
Yeah,
get the at bats.
you gotta play him. If not, man, right now, and then Dominguez. I don't really like what they're doing with Dominguez. One day he
Me
plays,
neither.
another day he
Me
does.
neither.
I don't really
I
like it.
don't like that either. But you know, I think it's just now. I think when playoffs come, I think they have their set lineup, and but I think he needs to play more. I don't like the when he's on and off, and they put him. Oh, they sit him against righties, or no? Well, they sit
Yeah,
him against lefties. I don't like it because in the playoffs, I want him to bat against strong lefties, and he needs to hit. He needs to see those lefties.
he needs to play. Just
Yeah,
let him play.
exactly.
Let him play. Like
Yeah,
this is where what frustrates me about the Yankees is their player development.
yeah.
They
Well,
they, they positional players, they just don't develop great positional players other than Judge. Other than Judge. I know everybody's gonna get on me. Oh, but Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is a once in a lifetime kind of player. You don't get like,
yeah.
you know, nobody expected this guy to be
I'll be honest. I did not expect. I expected him to be a slugger.
slugger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
50 home runs, 40 home runs around there, 100 RBIs. But I didn't expect him to do what he's doing this year.
Yeah.
This year
Yeah.
is Barry. He's in Barry Bonds type of season right now.
Exactly. He's I mean, nobody expected this guy to be on pace to hit 60 home runs and bat 400.
Yeah,
Nobody and rake in 130 RBIs. That's crazy talk.
yeah,
That's crazy. Those are video game numbers.
exactly.
So I didn't expect that. I'll take it. I,
No, definitely, I
I,
would. I
I'll
would too.
take it. And one guy that surprised me, a good surprise, is Bellinger. Bellinger has been real good for the Yankees.
If it wasn't
Real
for his
good.
back being hurt in the beginning of the year, his numbers would be much better than what it is right now.
And for the price we paid for him, the production we've gotten
Cody
out of it,
Poteet, my boy. We traded Cody
yeah.
Poteet.
That's a good one, because you love that guy. I couldn't wait to ship his ass out. He sucked. Um, so and he plays all three outfield positions,
Yep.
quality, a plus defender,
And
and
if
can even play
we needed him, we
first
could
base.
first base.
So
Exactly.
he helps us out in a lot, and he's batting, if he could bat 260, 270 with 22 home runs, 23 home runs, that's a quality player. For Cody Poteet,
I know.
again, I repeat, Cody Poteet, an
He's
absolute
batting right now. He's
nobody.
batting 260, 9 home runs, 36 RBIs. I mean, imagine if his back didn't get hurt at the end of spring training. Maybe
Okay,
he could have been,
but let's put it this way. Let's work it this way. What are Juan Soto's numbers right now?
he has similar numbers. That's the crazy.
That's so we are getting similar production for 1/20th of the price.
Yeah. Trent Grisham is putting up Juan Soto numbers right now.
Yep. And they don't like to hear it. They don't like to hear it, but I'm here to tell them. I'm here to tell them. I'm here to tell them. So you could have him for $40 million a game. I'm taking Trent Grisham, who's paid peanuts, and Cody Bellinger, who we got for a bum, Cody Poteet, who's absolute trash. I'll take him every day of the week.
Definitely.
So roster management,
Hmm.
take that, Mets fans.
Talking about roster management, now we have to move into the NBA. I know you
Oh
wanted to talk
God.
about. I know you wanted to get into this because we got some rumors. The rumors are right now are burning up right now. Right now, if you search up NBA finals, it it won't have the same results as the next head coach of the New York Knicks do. The next head coach of the New York Knicks has more views than the NBA finals this year.
Yeah, one thing you don't see though is the Knicks head coach associated with a head coach that is worth a damn. You see Knicks with Jason Kidd, Knicks not able to talk to Ime Udoka, Knicks Mike Brown.
Yeah,
That's
I
when
think
I'm done. If you
I
bring in
thought
Mike Brown here, I'm done. It's over with.
so. When we do our podcast, it's Thursday. When we put out our videos, of course, it's after. So when we put on the podcast, we say what we know Thursday. Other days go by. People on TikTok, trolls, they watch it and they say Jason Kidd is not on the list anymore. He got declined his interview. Of course, we're reporting on this on
Again,
Thursday,
you
not
you don't you don't
Sunday.
you don't understand. The internet is filled with morons. It's 99.9% dumbasses. So you can't talk to these people. These people are retarded.
You can who else you can't talk to? Boston Celtic fans. Oh,
They're
they are so
Forget them.
butthurt right now. I made I made a video. Shout out TikTok because we're getting some crazy numbers for a podcast that doesn't have any pushing, just ourselves. TikTok, our views are 1,000 plus on every video we put out. The one that we put out of me calling out Boston Celtics fans, oh my god, they are so butthurt. Well, what about last year when you
What
guys talk
about?
about Brunson getting hurt? I'm
What
talking about
about?
this year.
Get out of
Everything
here.
is Jason Tatum was hurt, guys. That's why you guys won. You guys were number one in the East.
Yeah. He got hurt. We had an 8-point lead in game five. What are you talking about?
That's the thing
Sorry.
I
And
don't
and
get.
and what was it? Game four? I believe it
No,
was
I
game
think
four.
game 3 or 4. Yeah,
Yeah.
4. Yeah.
Yeah, because they won game five and then we won game
No, it could have
six.
been game 3 and then game 4 they won. They
Okay,
won.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But
I
they
know they
went
blew
great.
us. They blew us out, and we came back and destroyed them.
Yeah, but they all went crazy. He wasn't. He was hurt. Oh yeah. Porzingis was hurt. Porzingis was not
Oh,
on the injured list. He was playing games, and we were destroying you with Porzingis. Stop
I,
it already.
I seem to forget when Porzingis became Wilt Chamberlain or Prime Shaq or Prime Olajuwon. I mean, or he's not even Prime Ralph Sampson. Stop it! Stop. He's Bill Cartwright. So you're not winning with no Porzingis. The reason y'all won last year is because Jason Tatum went crazy. Brown played great. The
Well,
defense was locked in.
the Celtics had an easy way to the playoffs last year too.
And they played again, they played the Mavericks.
Yeah,
The Mavericks couldn't defend. The
but
Mavericks have
their
three guys
their
that can't defend.
their way to the finals was easy. Embiid got hurt. They played I forgot who the people that were hurt. Oh, Lillard get hurt last year? And and
Lillard,
and and
yeah,
and,
Lillard tore
and
his
um
he tore his Achilles.
I gotta look, but they don't say they don't bring that up. They only bring up this year. Well, Tatum got hurt game 3. It was already over for you guys. It was already over for you guys. And then
He
the,
was
the and then
it
the
was an
thing,
8 point lead,
yeah.
it was an 8 point lead going, I believe, going to an 8 point lead after that steal and a dunk the other way. Come on. I mean, look, we give y'all credit. You guys did win last year, well deserved. You won it.
Yeah,
That's
you
great.
didn't hear me say anything. I was like, "Oh, they won." I
Yeah.
nothing about all the Knicks. Brunson got hurt
Nope.
game 7.
Yeah.
That's when I complained. I was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna lose because Brunson's
Look,
hurt." It was game 7, not game 3.
and the reason Tom Thibodeau is not here with the Knicks anymore is that he runs his players into the ground.
Yeah,
The management knows that it's only a matter of time before these guys are going to just get
but
they're gonna be washed.
but again, I don't. Again, I don't want people to say that we're shitting on Tom because I'm not.
God.
That's the one thing. Oh, you guys are shitting on. No, he was a great coach. He did what he had to do. Buck Showalter's
I,
great coach. I
I
can
said
never
it
shit
last
on
week.
him.
Yeah, he's the Buck Showalter
Great
of the
coach.
NBA.
Great coach,
Yeah,
but he can't win the big one. There's no
no.
if, ands, or buts. He can't win it. It's fine, but he's a great coach. I'm not saying he's a bad coach.
Buck did it with the Yankees. How many times do you have? He did it with the Yankees. He did it with the Diamondbacks. He did it with Baltimore. He did it with the Mets. He'll take you to that point, but he's not a guy that's going to get you over the top. That's Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah.
That's it. That's not a bad comparison. It's not a bad comparison. So, but when you're talking about bringing Mike Brown through that door, I'm done. No
I, I,
thanks.
I tell you right now, I think it's all smoke screens. Right now what you're seeing is they're going out there, they're doing their due diligence. They're trying to get interviewed for all these people. Of course they're gonna get denied because they don't want those guys to come over here. That's fine.
But we said it before it even
Yeah,
happened. I said the guy that you brought up, Ime Udoka. I said there's no shot.
yeah,
It's no shot. No shot you get an Ime Udoka here. No shot. That's the guy I want, but there's no shot. So the one guy that you guys completely dismiss, and I don't get it, is Mike Malone. Go get Mike Malone.
yeah. He's up there. He's up there. But the thing is, like I said, they try to do these interviews because they have to do their due diligence. It's out there. Of course, who wouldn't want to go and try to see if you get interviews from these coaches? I mean, those are great coaches that we just named.
And let's call it what it is. Out of any job out there, this is a crown jewel job.
Exactly.
If it's a top coach that's out there, he's not saying, oh yeah, you know what, nah guys, let me go to Memphis. Nah, nah. He's like, I'm going to New York City. I'm going to the Knicks, because if you win with the New York Knickerbockers, you ain't paying for dinner for the rest of your life.
No.
You're not waiting for a table at Rouse. You
No.
right in.
Ask
You
Joe
know, you're
Torre.
not.
He doesn't wait for
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, exactly. Ask any great Yankee from, how's it going, brother? From any just from any winning from the past. These guys are royalty in New York City. You think Tino Martinez got to wait at a table if he wants to go get a table in New York City?
No. And we're talking about years. This is years
Yeah.
ago.
You think Bernie Williams, when he wants to go, I need, or Mariano, you
No.
know, hey guys, I'm in town. I want to get some good Italian. Let me get a table at Rouse. Yeah, we only invite people that, that have friends and they got to invite you. Trust me, there's going to be a Yankee fan in there that says, "Here, Mariano, take my table for tonight."
Yep. Can we get this
Come
table
on.
cleared out right here?
Yeah. Yeah. Stop it. It's
It's
ridiculous.
like in
It's
the scene
it's
in
ridiculous.
Goodfellas. They put a table for you.
Yeah. I mean, you win in Memphis 6 weeks later, they forgot who you are. You can't get an Uber.
So true.
You win in New York City with the New York Knickerbockers. You're never gonna see that you are
Your money is
you
never good.
yeah, your money's never good. Walt Clyde Frazier hasn't paid for a drink in 40 years. So
I mean,
people gotta stop,
just
man.
imagine
Stop it.
Latrell Sprewell didn't win. He took the Knicks to the finals, and
Yeah,
I think maybe one or two people are buying his first drink.
yeah. Allen Houston
Hasn't
is
won.
not pay-
He took the
yeah,
Knicks to the finals.
yeah. Allen Houston's not paying for his Buffalo wings. I can guarantee you. I guarantee it.
The first one is
Larry
on me.
Johnson.
Allen,
y-
the first one's on me.
Yeah, Larry Johnson's not paying,
No,
for his Buffalo Blue Burger. This
no,
is
no.
ridiculous. You go to other places, they're like, who? Who's not in New York City. You win in New York, the town is yours.
Exactly.
So it's a top level job. You can't bring Mike Brown in here. Can't do it.
No, I think you're correct with Mike Malone. I think he's gonna be top up there. But also they also have Johnny Bryant, who's been there. He's there.
Okay.
Maurice
Now you're
Cheek
talking.
was on the coaching staff for Tom
Now you're
Thibodeau.
talking.
There are people there. It's just that we haven't said those names, but it's gonna happen.
Now you're talking. Again, people got it misconstrued that I said I don't want Jason Kidd. I didn't say that. I said I don't want Jason Kidd if I got to give up compensation.
Yeah.
But you people are too stupid. You
No,
don't
but
listen.
we don't have to give up compensation if Jason Kidd knows the Knicks want him. He can do a Bill Belichick. I'm sorry. I know this
Yeah,
is gonna hurt. I'm sorry, but he can do a
whatever.
Bill
I'm over it.
Belichick. He can say, "All right, guys, I resign," and the next day be in New York with orange and blue and say, "I'm the new head coach of the New York Knicks."
And that and that's fine. I would say great. I'll take him as the coach. But I'm not giving you compensation for Jason Kidd. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it because we don't have a bench.
Yeah,
We need a bench.
yeah,
I don't want to
and,
give up any kind of compensation for things when we are a team that's right there knocking on the door for a championship.
yeah. And talking about now good segue talking about these trades. Let everyone know because this I mean so many crazy people out there. So many crazy people out there. I already told you 2 weeks ago and I'll tell you again. The only way Giannis is coming to New York if he tells Milwaukee, "Hey guys, I want to go. I don't want to be in Milwaukee anymore. It stinks here. Send me to
Yep,
New York. I just bought me a house in New York. I want to go there." That's the only way he's coming
that's the
here.
only way. It's the only way. They are not going to just trade him to get
yeah,
to get assets. It's not going to happen.
yeah,
It's not
because
going to
there's so
happen.
many other teams that can give you so much more. If he publicly says, "Hey guys, I want out. Send me to New York. I want to go to New York. I like what they're doing over there." Boom, he's the New York Knick, just
Yep,
like that,
just like that. So
just like that.
th- that is not going to happen.
Yeah,
I would love for it to happen. That
yeah.
is not going to
But it
happen.
all depends on him how he feels. If he wants to come here, then that's when it's gonna happen.
It depends on how he feels. And again, people are just retarded. They don't understand anything. You have to make salaries work in the NBA.
Yeah,
This is not just, this isn't baseball where you could just trade and pay a luxury tax. And you got to make this, they have a hard cap. You got to make the salaries
Yeah.
work. So you're going to have to give up, you know, you're going to have to give up the same amount of salaries, the same amount of deferred money. All that all has to work financially.
Yep.
So it has to be a team. If he's going to go, it has to be a team that has a max level player.
And it
Start
has to
from
be a
there.
3-team deal because
Yes.
you're gonna have to try to get another team involved to get draft
Get
capital to
get them
send it.
assets. Yes.
Exactly.
That's the only way this works. You may have to get 3 or 4 teams.
Yep.
So you're
Yep.
gonna have to go. Look, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of knowledge. I know it's hard for y'all out there. Go to the trade machine on ESPN, type in trade machine. It does the work for you in terms of salary cap money because I know you guys can't add or subtract or do any sort of math at all. So before you guys talk and get on me and Mr. Sunshine, do your homework. We're not stupid here. Do
No.
your homework.
No.
So people that say, well, Giannis, he could go to the Nets. And what? How? How is this going to happen? How? You need 3 other teams to make that work because the Nets won't have the. What are you going to give them? Cam Johnson, Cam Thomas. What are you
Yeah.
going to do? You're going to give up both of the Cams, and you're going to sell that to your fan base and say, look, we got rid of one of the top players in the history of the NBA, coming up on his prime for Cam Thomas and Cam Johnson.
And not even that. You have to convince Giannis, hey, we're gonna give
Yeah,
up our 2 best players just to come get you, and you're gonna come to
and and
Brooklyn. But
and
there's
and
nobody else
Nick.
on the team.
Yeah, and Nick Claxton and so okay, look, Giannis, we want you to rebound, score, pass the ball to yourself, play defense, coach the team, and still lose 55 games. That's what we want you to do.
Yeah.
Thanks. And then have 4 people watch you every night
Might
at
as
that
well
dump.
stay in Milwaukee.
Yeah, to watch you in that basement, the Barclays Center, a
Yeah.
dump.
Yeah. It makes no sense.
That makes no sense. It's just really, really dumb. Really
And
dumb.
another thing that doesn't make sense that guys need to open your eyes, is this whole Kevin Durant situation. Kevin Durant
Another one.
wants to go to San
Oh boy.
Antonio.
Yes. Oh
He
my
is
God,
pushing
these
his
people.
way to go to San Antonio. And
They,
the
they
Knicks
just
don't even want him. It's
they don't
him. It's
Mr.
him that's
Sunshine.
saying that he goes, "Oh, I wouldn't mind New York."
Yeah,
That's if
Mr.
because you want another option.
Mr. Sunshine, you are telling these people the truth and they don't want to understand. They want to live in dream world. It's not going to happen. We are not going to trade for a 36-year-old guy. As good as Kevin Durant is, if it was
What
Kevin
the hell
Durant
is going on?
at
Is up
29.
down, down is up? The Dr. G is agreeing with me. What
It's
is
not gonna.
going
I don't
on?
know. I don't know what's happening, but
Because
you've been on the money with this.
I tell you right now, if this was 5 years ago, I would be like trade everybody for the Kevin Durant. But
Yes,
we're
of
in the
course.
present right now. Kevin Durant gets hurt. And I tell you right now, with much respect, he is a cancer. Every team he goes to, they lose. Every team he
Uh,
goes to, it's like they trade away so many pieces to get him, and he doesn't do anything.
and I love KD. He's my
That's your boy.
yeah, that's
Well,
my favorite
behind
player
Kevin,
in the NBA.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, Kyrie, Kevin Durant. But I'm not making deals for either one of those guys right now. Not at this point in their careers.
No,
Just not gonna. I'm not gonna do it. I
yeah,
mean, they're very expensive, and at this point in his career, Kevin Durant's not playing defense,
no, yeah,
and
exactly. That's all he
he's
needs.
hurt, and he's hurt 30% of the season.
Exactly.
I'm not doing that. I'm not
No,
doing that.
no, let him go to San Antonio. That's where he wants to go and play
Go
against
have fun.
Victor Wembanyama, who just had a crazy injury plagued second half of the season. Go right there. You trade all your assets and get him.
I
You know?
don't go have fun. What we need is bench help. We need a point guard.
Yes.
We need a point guard. We cannot go in there. We cannot. I mean, it was with Tibbs, so guys are not going to play when Tibbs coaching. But that bench last year was an absolute joke. It
Yeah.
got better.
It
It got
got
better
better.
when we
It
got
got better
Robinson.
when he finally when he finally started playing the bench. But I think it was a
Yeah,
little too late because
it
I
was
mean,
too late.
if you played them 2 months ago, maybe it would have
Yeah,
been a different story. But
yeah. When we have a 10 game lead in the division, play Deuce, get him some confidence, get him to get right with his shot, get him some confidence to play some defense. And then so when it's the playoffs and you can rely on him, he's got some confidence to go out there and make some plays. Landry Fields, I know we got him late, but you should have played him a little bit more. He helped. He was playing good defense for us, and even in the last series. But
oh,
it's
Shaman,
just,
Shaman,
yeah. Sorry, that's Landry Fields,
Landry
old
Fields
Nick,
is
Landry Shaman.
yeah, yeah. He's the
They look
isn't he the
exactly.
GM
They
of
look
the Atlanta
the
Hawks?
Hawks. Yeah, they look exactly the same. They still get they say they got the same curls I do.
Yeah.
So um, I mean, look, and who was the other guy on the bench? His name is escaping. Not
Oh,
um
the Rel Wright.
the no 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 the lefty point
Oh,
guard that
Cam Payton.
campaign. Yeah, he's washed
Oh,
up.
Payton, Cam.
He's
Yeah,
yeah
yeah.
he's washed up. We weren't gonna. That bench was just too not
Hey,
gonna
you
get
know
the
what?
job done, and it
I
hurt
mean,
us.
you're probably gonna kill me on this, but maybe if he started Tyler Kolek or earlier, we could have seen what we got from that rookie.
Okay,
He looks like a TJ
exactly.
McConnell type of player. You know that he's a
Yeah,
pesky guy.
a, yeah, a Pritchard. He reminds me of Pritchard
Yeah,
from the Celtics. Pesky gets into the lane, can
and
hit open shots.
he'll shoot a three right in your face.
Yeah, he can hit open shots, but if you don't play the guys, they don't have any confidence. They
Exactly.
don't have any confidence. So when you're looking for them in big spots, they haven't played enough
Exactly.
to get into the flow of the game.
Yeah.
So, I'd rather do that than play campaign.
Yeah.
I know what campaign is. He's
Yeah.
done. He's
Cameron
washed
Payne. Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So, look, that just wasn't gonna work. We need a bench.
Yep.
Um, and they hurt us against the Pacers because the Pacers are, getting Matherin off the bench, and we're coming with
Yeah.
nobody.
Nobody. Yeah.
They're getting a guy that's giving you 25 points off the bench, and we're getting guys that's giving us 3 points minus 15s.
Yeah.
Now you're not gonna win basketball games like that. It's just not
And the
gonna work.
crazy thing is,
So
I'm okay bringing the
how you
same
doing?
team back. I need like I said, I just need three. I need three things different. I need a backup point guard. I need me a power defensive power forward. I need and everything has to be defensive minded.
Absolutely, absolutely need to because the starting look. I love Brunson. He's a horrific defender. He's
Yeah,
horrible.
yeah.
He is so bad on defense. He's actually improved. That's how bad he is. He's actually gotten better, and it's still horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And don't even get me started. The combination of Carl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson on on teams that can play pick and roll, or teams that have athletic bigs and a solid point guard is deadly. We have no answer for them on the defensive end. Just
Mm-hmm.
that's bad. We need better defenders on the bench. Josh Hart can't do everything.
No, no, yeah. And the I me and the classic man knew this, but the rumor was that he was had food poisoning the last game. That's why we didn't see him the second half. I'm not making no excuse. I'm just, you know,
Okay, I mean that's fine. But what was the excuse with OG Ananobi?
yeah, I
Did he
know.
get food poisoning too?
No,
He
yeah,
just didn't show up.
Yeah.
He decided not to show up that series.
Yeah.
You know, no cap. He got
Yeah.
outplayed by Obi Toppin.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. That was that was nuts.
I was disgusted,
Yeah.
disgusted. But moving on.
Moving
Anyway,
on.
we got 5 minutes left.
We're almost at the top of the hour. The rumors that I've heard from the NBA coming towards the NBA draft, Philadelphia 76ers are trying their hardest to move up to the third or either the second pick in the draft.
Oh my God! But yes,
The third pick they're trying to see if they can entice the Nets to take Paul
okay.
George.
All that is beautiful. What they want. But then when you put in that last piece, that's when it falls apart completely. You are gonna have to take Paul
Paul George
George.
and his
That
contract.
is that is a complete hang up the phone moment. I'm not taking Paul George
Because I mean, if you
for
think about it, this
nothing.
is the scenario trade that would go down that I've been
Oh my
hearing.
God. Paul George.
Brooklyn would get the third the number third pick.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
Brooklyn would trade. Yeah, Brooklyn would get the third pick. Paul
C-
George. Philadelphia
Come
would get
on.
Nick Claxton, Cam Johnson, and
Just,
number 8.
you don't have to say any more. You say whatever team gets Paul George, it's immediate dial tone. I am hanging up the phone. Paul George is trash,
Yeah.
and he's got tons of money left on his contract. How many times do we need to see? There's two guys that we okay. Let's break
Oh
it
yeah,
down
yeah,
here.
but they both.
There, there's two guys that if you get a call and say take these two guys, you hang up immediately. It's Fat Boy, James Harden, and it's Paul George. Those two guys. Anybody calls you and says
Honorable mention. Honorable men- is Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler at least tries.
Honorable mention.
Jimmy Butler
If
at
they
least
call
tries.
me right now, hey, you want to take Jimmy Butler? I'm hanging up. As soon as
See,
he starts with the B, hanging up.
Jimmy will try until he gets his contract. See, Jimmy's trying because he didn't get his contract yet. But those two guys already got their contract.
Yeah.
They have they have no desire to play defense.
Mm-hmm.
Zero. They have no desire to play, much less play defense. Those guys, they are the worst of the worst. If anybody calls you and says, "Oh, there's Clippers on the line, Leon. Okay, patch him in. We got James. What? What? Oh, hello, hello. Don't start with that one. Do not,
Oh.
talk to me about Zubac. Tell me, even Kawhi,
Yeah,
even Kawhi.
but not
But
him.
I
Yeah.
am not. No, James Harden or Paul George? Absolutely
Yeah.
not. No, thank you. No thanks.
I don't know
Don't
who
even. No.
I don't know who Philadelphia is trying to trade, but I know they're in talks on that second pick. I don't because of course, like I said, they San Antonio is trying to get as much draft capital as they can to see if they can go and get Kevin Durant. I don't
So
know. I don't know who will they trade, but
who
you know,
who fits? You got to think about it this way. They're stuck with one guy, right? We all know who that guy is. That crybaby bitch,
yep.
Joel Embiid. Which player fits playing with Embiid? Obviously, everyone knows I'm biased. I'm always gonna say my Rutgers guys will fit, but I don't think they're gonna go number two in the draft. I don't think those guys are gonna go that high up. Who fits with him?
Yeah, I don't know.
They've tried everything.
Yeah,
Nobody likes this guy.
yeah,
Nobody. They hated him on the Olympic team.
yeah. And I mean, even the guys on the 76ers was calling him out during the season.
Yeah, everybody hates this guy.
Nuts.
Everybody. No, thank you. I don't know who fits with him. But whoever they get is never going to work because he's awful.
Yeah.
He's lazy. He gets hurt all the time. He talks a lot. They gave him an MVP out of just saying. Basically, they gave him an MVP because they didn't want to give another MVP to Jokic, but we all know who deserved the MVP, and it
Yep.
wasn't him. He got a sympathy MVP, and we all know why.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but no, no, thank you with that guy. So I'm happy. I hate the Sixers. So go to hell. Keep Paul George, keep Joel Embiid, and keep losing,
Yeah.
and keep paying. Keep paying while you're losing. Now, if you want to trade Tyrese Maxey, now we talking. Okay, let's talk. But you
I
start
think
you
they
you
want.
start that phone
I'm
call.
not a scientist, but I think they want to keep him.
Yeah. You think if the phone call starts with, well, we got Paul. What? Hello?
Yeah.
What? We got static. Sir, we're on a satellite phone. We're on a landline. How do we got nothing's working. Internet's down. We're not on an internet line. Well, the phone's down. Everything's down. Because
I can't.
yeah, yeah. Paul George, no, no thank you. No thanks. No thank. Oh, it was over with for him. It has run his course. Run his course. Loser player. After he got paid, it was over with.
Oh yeah.
Certain players you can't pay. He's one of them. Him and Fat Boy. Well, Fat Boy didn't even get paid.
No.
He
He's
could have got a
trying.
bigger yeah, he could have got a bigger contract, but he could have got it from the Nets. Boy, the Nets must
Oh,
be ecstatic that they didn't give him a contract.
they finally did
That was
something smart.
yeah, oh, they must be ecstatic that he wanted out of town because man, they dodged the bullet with him. Jesus Christ. Imagine paying for him for 10 more years. Oof.
I mean,
My
Buffalo
God.
Wild Wings would give him a good endorsement deal, but,
Exactly.
that's about it.
And that's about it. Because of him, they were going to open up they were going to reopen Sizzler on Northern Boulevard. Fat bastard.
Oh God, Dr. G, we're at the top of the hour. We're over like always.
I
But next
got to
week,
go take a shower.
hopefully we're full staff. Like we're getting closer to the NBA draft. Hopefully we can have more and more. Just because the trades are just heating up. We'll
Trades are
continue.
heating up
Yeah.
and mini camps and football is gonna start heating up.
Yes, they
And we
are.
all know, here in New York City, we can't wait for the season to start. As a Jets fan, I cannot wait. Can you hear the excitement in my voice?
I
I
heard
am
it. I
so
heard it.
I am so excited to not watch this team win. I am excited.
Week one
I'm
though.
excited.
Week one, we're there.
Oh, week
We're
one
doing a barbecue watching
we're
that.
having a party. Yeah, everybody's lined up for week one. But I mean,
After
that's
that, I
about
don't
it.
know.
I guarantee you, the best part of it will be us in the parking lot. As soon as we step into that stadium, we're gonna
Oh,
want to go back to the parking lot.
not Frank Covers. I know he doesn't. He has a lot of PSD going into that parking lot.
When I toasted his ass, and I will do it again this year too.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Anyways,
shout out
again,
to the fans out there. Shout
yeah.
out to everybody on TikTok that
Thank you
hates.
guys for showing love on TikTok. We got a lot of comments, a lot of views. Continue, like, comment, share, subscribe, everything. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. We're everywhere. You can find us anywhere. All
I'm
right.
with your mama everywhere.
Facts. With your TT, with the good looking TT. She's probably with Dr. G right now. She's probably in the background. You don't
Exactly.
know.
TT. Everybody got a cute TT somewhere. You know that. With a fat one.
My brother, until next week, you take care.